Hi, my name is Dr. Fab, and I'm just commenting on the speech of J.D. Vance that was just done in Israel 18 hours ago. I just listened to him, and I have a few comments to make. First of all, I heard J.D. Vance reiterate the name of Israel multiple times, but the name of Gaza, the name of Palestinian people, was hardly uttered. And if it was uttered, it was uttered in the context that the people of Gaza, the innocent civilians, got caught in the middle of all of this. Are you serious? So you're saying that the genocide that was committed by Israel on the paycheck of US, with the arms of US, with the complete total diplomatic support of US, was just, you can shrug it off and say that the people of Gaza got caught in the middle of it? How many people are we talking about? Are we talking about 10 people? Are we talking about 20? Are we talking about 50? Are we talking about 1,000? No. We're talking about almost 68,000 people. And this is just the rough estimate. According to the Lancet review, we're talking about 500,000. 500,000 civilians of Gaza were genocided on your check, on your support, on your facilitation, with your help, with your arms. And today the entire world is standing against US. The entire world is standing against Israel. And then when someone asks you about the international security forces, you say that it cannot happen without the approval of Israel. What about the approval of the people of Gaza? What about the will of the people of Gaza? So you think that it is okay for thousands of Israeli troops to be stationed and remain stationed in Gaza without the approval of the people of Gaza? But when it comes to the international security forces, any international security force, whether it's Indonesian or Turk or any other countries, it has to get the approval of the people of Israel. And then you say no foreign forces will be allowed to stand on the soil of Israel. You said that. We are not talking about the soil of Israel here. We are talking about Gaza. So are you saying that Gaza is now part of the soil of Israel? So that itself deflects your claim that you're trying to promote peace over here. What you're trying to do is basically facilitate the complete occupation of half of Gaza by Israel. And this is the proof. You said it yourself. It just came automatically out of your mouth that no foreign forces will be allowed to stand on the soil of Israel without the approval of Israel. We are not talking about the soil of Israel. We are talking about the soil of Gaza that categorically, publicly, officially, internationally has been acknowledged to be a territory of Palestine. Do you comprehend this? So this is not your peace plan. This is a peace drama that is basically being engineered with the help of Jared Kushner to try to establish permanent occupation of half of Gaza by Israel. And then let's come to Jared Kushner. What is his designation? He's an American citizen. What is his qualification to dictate this peace plan, this so-called peace drama? Is he a political figure? Has he been electorally selected by the American people to represent their will and their wishes on such a sensitive matter? Has he even participated in the elections? What is his legal position to be part of such a sensitive mediation? Who is he? Who is Jared Kushner? The American people want to know, who is Jared Kushner? Who is he? What is his legal qualification to represent the people of US on the stage, international stage, about something so delicate and so sensitive. The American people did not vote for Jared Kushner. The American people did not choose him to represent them on an international platform like this. What is his legal position? This is the question I'm asking J.D. Vance, who's supposed to protect the United States Constitution as the Vice President of the United States on an international podium. This is nepotism. This is corruption of the highest level. This is tyranny. This is dynastic politics that has infiltrated the so-called democracy of US. How can the son-in-law of the President of the United States take charge of the entire peace negotiations? How can he do that? What is his legal position? Was he voted in for this by the United States citizens? Who voted for him? Did he participate in the elections that happened in November last year? Was he nominated in the cabinet of the ruling regime of the United States as a key member of the cabinet? What is his legal position to come to the stage, international stage, and try to mediate and negotiate so-called a peaceful bluff? He is protecting his own interests, selfish interests, against the interests of the American people. You said there are not going to be any grounds. You said there are not going to be any boots of the U.S. Army on the ground, but you have Jared Kushner standing in the back, who is the son-in-law of the President of the United States, who has no legal jurisdiction to be there. He has absolutely zero legal jurisdiction as per the US Constitution to be able to dictate such an important and sensitive international matter. He cannot do that. He does not have the power to stand on an international podium and give a speech of how much he's interested in peace and rebuilding Gaza. The American people did not vote for him. He did not get a single vote from any of the United States citizens to be able to stand on an international podium or to be able to represent the interests of the American people in this very sensitive matter. This is corruption. This is deviation and violation. Deviation from the US Constitution and violation of not just the National Charter of the United States, but also of International Charter. I mean, I would have said, okay, maybe he's got a non-profit organization. Maybe he's coming as a humanitarian. He's an American citizen who's running a non-profit organization. So he's been representing the interests of humanity. But no, he's there, and his only definition is that he's the son-in-law of the President of the United States. That's what he is. How can he be allowed to represent the will, the wishes of 350 American people? He has absolutely no legal standing. The US Constitution is very strict about these things. The reason why the United States was formed was to get rid of such kinds of dynastic politics. And today what we saw was undermining of the US Constitution. What we saw was tyranny. What we saw was dynastic politics. We have the President of the United States and his entire family playing around in and around Gaza, trying to impose their wishes, their will, their selfish interests, their profit mongering, calling it in the name of the national interests of the United States, and accompanied by the US general, accompanied by the Vice President of the United States, who was apparently voted to become the Vice President of the United States. Is this why he was voted to become the Vice President of the United States? To support this nepotism? What is going to be next? That his wife is going to become the President of the United States? I mean, is this the kind of politics we are trying to advance in US? where the son-in-law takes charge of such a sensitive matter and dictates everything for his own profits. It was said that he's going to rebuild Gaza. Why would he rebuild Gaza? Why is he going to rebuild Gaza? What is his designation? What is in it for him? He is not there for the American people. He was not voted by the American people. So he has no right to stand on the international podium and dictate his selfish interests against the national interests of the United States. Period.